Hey everyone, it's Kat, and today you haven't just got Kat, you've got Kat and Ted. Some of you will know that my coaching company is called Kat and Ted. There's a very big reason why it's called Kat and Ted, and there's a story that I share with people in coaching workshops and coaching sessions. I'm sure I'll get to share it on here at some point, but today I'm not talking about Ted. Although he's just looking so cute in his Christmas pyjamas, I just had to let him sit there. Sometimes you just need a teddy. But today's Daily Do It has come off the back of a lady that I'm working with at the moment. And we spent some time together today. And we got talking about anxiety. She's feeling a huge amount of anxiety at the moment. She's sort of at that point where she just wants to explode. We met each other and she was telling me, I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel so angry. I hate Christmas. I don't like the lead up. This is wrong. That's wrong. Like lots of different things that are going on for her. And it was quite interesting because as we sat together and we started to sort of break down what's actually going on, I realised that there's this great disparity, this huge gap between sometimes what the fact is and sometimes what the story is that we tell ourselves. And this is me included. This is not just people I work with. So to give an example of this, if I picture myself about to go into a new professional environment where there are people who have got more qualifications than me, more experience than me. Perhaps we're on a training day together, a business day together, networking event, something like that. So as I walk in there, sometimes, my stomach does that whole churny thing. And I start to tell myself these stories of, you're going to be the only person that doesn't know this. You're going to be the only person that didn't do this. You're going to look silly. What if they ask something? And what if you don't know it? And in relation to the lady that I was working with today, it's quite similar to what she was doing. She was building a lot of stuff up inside her that she really believed to be true, like I might believe it to be true in that situation. But here's the thing. Sometimes what we need to do is separate out the story from the fact. So if you think about me going into a training situation where I might not feel very confident, there are a few little facts there. The fact is I'm there on that day. The fact is I'm an attendee. The fact might be there are 50 other people. The fact might be it's happening in the middle of Southampton, whatever. There are certain things that are facts. Everything after that is a story. Everything that I attach to it, everything I bring to it, it's all a story. And I know people don't like being told this. And I had this conversation today with somebody. You deciding that that's going to be a horrible occasion or an anxious time, it hasn't happened yet. It could be those things. I'm not trying to negate how she feels, but I'm trying to say that at the moment, it's a story. At the moment, you've attached layers and layers of meaning to something that isn't the case. The fact is, December the 25th is the day that we call Christmas Day. It's a day, whatever you attach to it, that's your choice. The fact that I'm going on a training course where I feel upset, tense, anxious because I'm telling myself all those stories, that's not the fact. The fact is I'm on a training day. And actually, what might happen is I might walk in there, somebody might see something in me that's really glowing, really magical, praise me, celebrate me, put me on a high. Just like the client that I work with today, she might turn up at the daughter's house where she's holding some fears about how that's going to go, who might be there, what they might say. She might turn up at the daughter's house. She might get a lovely warm welcome. She might enjoy a beautiful lunch. When she feels ready, when she's had enough, she might say goodbye. She might go home smiling that she actually had a really nice time with the daughter and the son-in-law. It is not a fact that it's going to be bad. So today's Daily Do It is to suggest to you, when anxiety is building, when something feels like it's going to be dreadful, step back. You can actually physically do it, because that little movement backwards sometimes just gives us a little bit of a jar. It's a somatic therapy technique that I've been taught. Just physically move back, step away from it a little bit, and just say to yourself, how much of this is the story that I've attached and how much of it is a fact? Okay? Just have a go at doing that when it's all just seems like insurmountable. And feedback to me how that went when you actually said, what is a fact and what is my story? How did that go? Did it change anything for you? That's your Daily Do It, folks. Mwah.